Hi everybody and welcome to Charlie's Bee. I'm Becky and this is my channel. Thank you for stopping by today. I sure do appreciate it. If you have never been to Charlie's Bee before, I would love it if you would take just about 2 seconds and hit the like button and the subscribe button. So a little bit about what this channel stands for. Charlie's Bee is a name given to me as a grandmother. My first grandchild's name was Charlie. And I didn't want to be a grandmother or anything like that. So we decided on a play off the first initial of my first name, Becky. So B and Charlie's Bee. So there you go. Anyway, enough about that. Today, I'm going to bring you a Dollar Tree haul. I know there are people already doing those and they do a great job. They really inspired me to do a better job with what I purchase and knowing about my products. I guess the reason I'm doing is I have so many friends in this area that say, I can't believe you found that at Dollar Tree. Why don't you do a video and let us know what you're finding and where, so we can have that same opportunity to go and look and see what you're doing with products. And then I also have had other friends who are just like I used to be. They thought that really Dollar Tree was just junk and like a flea market or something. And I found so many brand names in there, a lot of crafters projects as well, some brand name food products, and then other things that I can use every day around the house. So without further ado, I just want to jump in and show you a few of these products, and some of them I'll explain to you what I'm going to do with them. So the first one up, let's see. I use a lot of baggies for lots of different reasons, and these have already been opened, so I just have to excuse that. We've already gotten into them, but this is Hefty. That's a brand name. There are 6 in this package for $1. You know that the big gallon size are much more expensive anyway, and these have the slider across the top, so you can use these in the freezer. I use them for, I bake a lot of bread, and instead of like trying to wrap the bread, and then you know how the saran wrap always like gets crinkled at the end and it's a mess, you can slide a whole loaf of bread in these, and then if you wanted to give them away or if you wanted to use them for storage, either way, it's perfect. And for $1, sometimes I know you can get a bigger box with a coupon at a grocery store or a big box retailer for a good price, but for $1 every day, that's a good place to go. Also along the same lines, the quart size, I use these a lot for leftovers and just for things that I make ahead, like Chex Mix and things like that. Right now it's fall, so my favorite thing to put inside of it is candy corn mixed with peanuts. If you like that, if you've ever had that, leave me a comment below and just let me know if you've had that, because that's like, you know, people love candy corn or they hate it. I do not love it by itself, but I love it mixed with peanuts, and I actually think that it tastes like a Payday candy bar. So anyway, yes, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that. So aside from that, another thing that I picked up, and I've bought these several times and I always love them, and I use them for so many different things. This is by Betty Crocker. We all know Betty Crocker and that brand. There's 4 of these little tubs inside, and they are perfect for my grandkids' lunch boxes. They go to Mother's Day out 3 times a week, and so they have to take their own lunch. And this is perfect to put things in like strawberries or grapes, or we even put things like marshmallows and other things inside them as well. And they're perfect. I put their name on them in Sharpie, and if they lose them or they leave them there, you know, I got them for $1, so I'm not really super worried about that. So I actually picked up a couple of those. Also, things you should know, any moment in time, you could see a cat run through the background. That's Frankie, and just wave, he's very friendly. Also, one thing that I use regularly from the Dollar Tree, these face wipes. Can you see these? This is watermelon and something. If I had my glasses, I could tell you exactly what it is. It's watermelon and aloe. Okay, so I have very sensitive skin. I've had lots of skin cancer and lots of surgery for it, so I'm real particular about my skin. And about a year ago, I bought a ton of a very expensive brand to take my makeup off with every night. They broke my face out like crazy, and I just had an extreme reaction. So I found these in different scents at Dollar Tree, and I've had 0 trouble. So I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I have really weird skin, but I love these. And my daughters, I have 3 daughters, and they all love these as well. This is a new scent to me, so I am going to try these. Currently I'm on the green pack, which I'm not sure. It helps like cucumber and something, but I really loved it as well. So those are always good. This is kind of funny. When we travel, we stop at gas stations and we'll just pick up little snacks for the car when we get gas. And One of the things that I've liked since I was a child is a Chico stick. You may not know what that is, but I recently found these at Dollar Tree, and they're minis. Yes, they're open because we had to try them to see if they tasted authentic, and they do. But it's just a mini pack, and it's a brand name candy, and they have other brand name candies like M&Ms and Reese's and just every kind that you can think of. So that's a good value, and that's perfect to throw like in my purse if we're traveling or something like that. I wonder how many of you know what Chico sticks are. Okay, another thing. By trade, career-wise, I'm a journalist. I'm a writer. So I'm always writing notes and sending cards. And I found the cutest little stationery note cards. And I love flags. I thought these were perfect. They're blank on the inside, so you can use them for thank you notes. Just a note of encouragement or whatever you need. But if you're someone who sends cards, then I encourage you to pick these up because that's a great value. There are 6 notes in here for $1. I think that's a great deal. Another thing that I found, and I picked up a couple of these as well. These are glass vases. And here's the reason I picked these up, because I have a lot of vases, but they're fancy and they have intricate detail and things like that. I picked these up because I have a lot of those vinyl stickers, vinyl appliques. I also have a Cricut machine, but I've picked up a lot of those long ones from Dollar Tree that say different things. Some of them say gather, blessing, welcome, hope, that kind of stuff. And I saw somebody the other day do a YouTube video, and I can't remember who it was, but it was such a cute idea. Maybe it was Do It on a Dime. She is fantastic. If you don't follow her, she's definitely somebody who you should follow. Love to follow her. So Catherine's great. Anyway, but just putting a simple, just peeling one of those off, putting it on here, peeling it away, and it really dresses up the vase. And so I bought a couple of these, and I'm going to give that a try a little later on in the week, and I will post a DIY. And if you like it, hopefully we can all kind of maybe start a little trend there of something that's cute. And how inexpensive, $1 vase and $1 applique, $2, and you have a beautiful place to put an arrangement in your house. So I think that's a great idea. Frankie is into everything. Come here, Frankie. Here's Frankie. Say hello. Hi. Okay, get behind me, Frankie. Okay. He just likes the limelight. I don't know what to say. So another thing I mentioned before, I have 3 daughters. I also have a son. So I still, my daughters are all, they are 31, 30, about to be 30, and about to be 29. I still do Christmas stockings for everybody, for son-in-law, daughters, son. That was my husband that just walked in the background as well. So apparently everybody's going to get in on the game today. Anyway, and then also for son-in-law, boyfriends, whoever is in the picture, I do a stocking for everybody at Christmas. So one of the things I always have in the stockings is socks. My girls love socks, and they have a brand now that they carry at Dollar Tree. I hope y'all can see this okay. If not, I'm going to work on the quality and all that kind of stuff for the next one. But anyway, these are called, the brand is Snugadoo. I don't know if you've seen these. Super, super soft. I mean, like really soft. These are in the cute little patterns on them. Is that precious? Is that just the cutest? I got that one. I got the monkey. It's just so cute. The hard part's going to be deciding who gets what. And then this one has the little sheep on it. I love the colors. I love the feel. 2 of my girls are nurses, and so they're all about comfort. So that always makes me stop and think about, is this soft enough? How does this feel? Are they going to love it? But this brand is phenomenal. Now, they had more than these patterns, but these are the 3 that I picked up this past week. I'm probably going to go back and get some more just because, you know, these are such a great little gift that you can add into something. You can add into a present if you're doing a gift basket or something like that. I think that's a great idea. So I'm sure I'll be picking up more of those. Another thing I found, I love to give little gifts like for birthdays and things that to friends, and to send to school with the babies to Mother's Day out for their teachers for their birthday and things like that. That noise you hear is Frankie playing in the Dollar Tree bags. So anyway, but I want to show you these cute, cute boxes. Look at this. Can you see that? Birthday wishes, and it has like confetti that just kind of moves around in there. Can you see that? So cute. And then it just pops open. It's just a little box. Now you could put some candy in there with a gift card, a pair of these socks with a gift card. Wouldn't that be the cutest little birthday gift? So yes, I got this one. tree. I'm going to spend the whole video talking about Frankie. Anyway, and then I have this one that's a little bit smaller and says happy birthday. And it's got all the confettis also. Isn't that pretty with the balloons on it? Look at the colors. Isn't that great? I love that. I just think that's so cute. Happy birthday to you. And it's also, to me, a really special way to remember people's birthdays during the holidays, because like I have a daughter who was born December 18th. So her birthday oftentimes gets lumped in with the holidays. So little things like this can make a gift a little more special, especially for somebody who's got a birthday that may get overlooked. And see, it's just empty. Put whatever you want to in there. And then this one is a little different. It has birthday party hats on it. And it's the same. When you open it, it's empty. You can do whatever you want to with it. Lots of different ways you can do that. But it says best day ever. See all the confetti in there? Okay, so best day ever is something we say around here because my grandbabies absolutely love A is for Adley. And it's a video series. Adley is just a sweet, sweet little girl, and her mom and dad have documented her life. And it's just like every day in the life of. And so every day is the best day ever. And so we say that a lot. And so when I saw that, of course, I had to pick that up. So got those. I found these. I'm thinking Christmas already, guys, because it's October. So I'm thinking Christmas. And last year I did some of these for gifts for different people. Look at these little mailboxes. Are they not the sweetest? Look, the side comes up like a little flag. Is that sweet? I love these. And you can put whatever you want inside. It's hinged, so you can open and close it. It doesn't come off. And you can put candies in here. You actually, when I bake bread, I bake some small mini loaves, and you could actually put those in here as well. But so many possibilities with this. I love it. And so I picked up this one. It has the Christmas tree, all your traditional Christmas things, your colors. I just think it's adorable. And then I also picked up a different pattern. This one, it says, have a very Merry Christmas. Same theme. It opens up from the front. Has the little flag on the side. But isn't that cute? It's got the little penguins. I just love it. I think it's super cute. And it's a really fun way to give a gift to a neighbor, to a friend, a colleague, a coworker, anybody like that. It's a great thing that you can really dress up a gift. So I really like that. And for $1, yeah. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, so this year for Christmas, I know I'm really on Christmas and I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but it's October and Dollar Tree has put out their Christmas items. And so here's the deal at Dollar Tree. They have lots of fun stuff, but I have been so regretful many, many times because I've been in, saw things I loved, and I was like, next time I come in, I'm going to pick that up. And it's gone. It's not there. Can't find it. And they don't get any more in. And I'm disappointed. So I'm really trying this year. They've started putting out their Christmas stuff, and I'm hitting several different Dollar Trees. I'm very fortunate that I live in an area where we have probably 8 to 10 all within an hour's drive. So, and I have probably 3 to 4 within a 15-minute drive. So I'm very, very fortunate about that. And there goes Frankie again. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, I am picking up stuff for Christmas. One thing I've decided this year, because wrapping paper to me, I'm always trying to find really good wrapping paper, but I've decided to do something a little bit different this year when I wrap gifts. I'm going to use this craft paper. Can you see that? It's $1 a roll. And it's by Jot. We know that's a good brand already. And so it's this big, long craft paper. And I'm going to use like red ribbons, green ribbons, just Christmassy ribbons. And I've got some really inexpensive ornaments that I have picked up at Dollar Tree that I'm going to use in place of bows. So here's some of the ribbon I found. And this is probably my favorite. It's the little red truck. There is such a craze for this ribbon right now. And I went to several stores to find this, and I bought several rolls, but I love it. I also bought some red, but I've pulled that out and used it for something else, and it didn't make it back. So anyway, so I'm going to use this with ribbon, and then I'm going to also use, in place of bows, I'm going to use things like, I picked up these packages. Let's see, there's 5 in a package. They're just little gold stars, like ornaments, very inexpensive ornaments, but I think they'll look adorable on like a package under the tree. I think it's going to look really sweet. And then also the reindeer. Can you see that? There's 5 in there as well. And I just think that's going to be super cute against some red or white ribbon on the top of the packages with the craft paper. Craft paper, I think, makes it easy because also if you're mailing the gift, it's set to be mailed. You can just leave the ribbon off. But if you're using it for under the tree, you can dress it up to make it look really pretty as well. Also, let me hold this paper back up again so you can tell what I'm looking at here. I found these. Aren't they cute? Can you see that? There are 2 of these for $1, and they are just super cute. The little bells ring. And wouldn't that be pretty on your packaging in place of a bow? And how unique, how different. So I got a couple of these as well. I also picked up these because I just thought they were cute as can be. And I'll use them in place of bows as well. This is little Windstream campers. They are really popular right now as well, and I just think they're cute as they can be. Again, 2 in a package for $1. And then this one, this might be my favorite, one of my favorites anyway. 4 in a pack for $1, and it's the little red truck with the Christmas trees in the back. Isn't that sweet? And it's going to be so pretty on this craft paper. Can you see it against that? Isn't that nice? Really nice. Other things you can do with these. I think if you are into making your own wreaths, or even if you buy a very simple wreath and want to dress it up, I think these could be hot glued on there to really dress that up. You could put them on stockings. You also could even put them, like you could hot glue them to the front of a vase and use that for maybe a tablescape or something. I think that would be a great idea. Or even to some plain, simple napkin rings. You could do that, hot glue these to the top and have some adorable little napkin rings to finish out the tablescape for your Christmas dinner or breakfast or whatever. The last ornaments that I found are these. They say Merry Christmas, and look, they're big red trucks and they have the little tree in the back. Aren't those pretty? These were $1 each. I just got a couple of them, but they're good quality. They're like a plastic resin type material. But I love that. And that's going to show up so well on my brown paper, my craft paper. And if you have extra paper like that, you can always use that for birthdays and just use colors or maybe a theme or something rather than, or even a big fancy bow. You can put a bow on it. I'm just choosing at Christmas this year to use the ornaments because I wanted to do something that was a little different. I also grabbed an additional, this is a wreath hanger. It seems like I'm always looking for one. So just to have an extra in the closet, I think that will be fantastic. I picked up also from Crafter Square. If you are a crafter and you have not visited the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree, you're really missing out. It is absolutely full right now, and they have everything you can imagine, from Mod Podge to paints, acrylics, poster paints, hot glue. I have lots of those little short stems of hot glue, the sticks, and that's fine, but I go through them like that, and so I'm having to replace them all the time. So I found these long ones. Isn't that great? So I can get, that's like the size of 2. So I can get a lot more use before I have to replace it. So yeah, $1 for these. Crafter Square, you got to check that section out. They have a lot of good stuff in there. I also found these great fall candles, and I thought these would be great for little gifts, like if you're making a gift basket. I love to do gift baskets and just put lots of different things. But look at these. These are by Luminescence. And look at that. There's pumpkin spice and there's harvest and hay rides. Guys, I'm going to tell you, you can't get much more fall than pumpkin spice and harvest and hay rides. And they're so cute. Now, I haven't lit one yet, so I don't know how the throw's going to be, how much scent there's going to be. I'm just not sure about that. I'm going to have to try it and see. But I think I would use them anyway, just because they're absolutely adorable. You could, again, put these like on a tablescape, put them around your table, put them in different places in your house, in the bathroom, and they're going to dress up a little gift basket. Really, really nice. The last couple of things I'm going to show you are not going to make a ton of sense right now because I'm using them for crafting projects. So you will see them again in a video where I show you what I've made with them. One is these splatter screens. I picked up a couple of these. As many times as I'm burned making bacon, you would think I'd just use one in the kitchen, but instead, if you have seen the DIYs on splatter screen wreaths this year, those are really trendy, and I'm going to try my hand at making one. So you just take the knob off, and then your wreath goes on this round portion, and on the back you cover it with a felt or a material so that when you put it on your door it doesn't scratch it up. You just make a little place in the top where you hook something around it to hang it by as well. But anyway, I'm going to save all that for the DIY. I have not done one yet. I'm super excited about giving that a shot, and I have these two ready now to try and do that. Hopefully this week, and I'll be able to show you what I've done. I've got all the materials to make one for fall, and then another one specifically more for winter and Christmas time. Last thing, well, the last two things actually, but I bought a couple of these charger plates. If you've ever used their charger plates, this is a pretty good quality. They're, you know, of course they're not metal, but they are very thick. They're not like flimsy, like you can put something on there and hold it and it's not gonna just fall. It's very thick, very good quality. But I bought a couple of silver ones because I wanted to do a little project where I made a tray, like a decorative tray that you can use on a tablescape and maybe put cookies on it, like a serving tray, but a double-decker one. So I thought the surface was beautiful, and to put, let me show you how this is going to look. So I bought this glass to go between them, and this will go on the bottom, and I can't wait to show you how it's going to look in the DIY. And I hope it comes off exactly how I want it to, because I think that would be a very simple, affordable, easy way to make a really pretty decoration for your table. You could put garland around this after you get it all stacked up. You could put garland around it. You could put any number of things on it to make it really pretty for your table. So I'm definitely thinking ahead to the holidays. I would love to know what kind of things you're thinking about right now. I think that a lot of people this year didn't spend a lot of money on back to school just because of COVID and that sort of thing. And maybe there's a little extra money in our Christmas budgets, maybe not. Dollar Tree is always a good idea regardless, because we're able to spend $1 on products that we can use to really dress up our holidays. I hope your week is going well. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you come back and visit us again here at Charlie's Bee. We talk about frugal things, inspirational things, motivational things, lots of fun things, hopefully ideas that you can use every day in your household to save money and to stay inspired. I'll see you again next time.